Okay, so I have some time. I'm going to film a double episode, basically. Still is Saturday evening, but I'm really feeling the drive to get that house. So last time around, we gained some skills, just like we always do. Magery is easing on up. We're over 60 base value. And display, non-base is 63.6. So we're still making headway there. It's slow but sure. And it won't be that far before we're, able to cast the 7th circle. Gain some macing as well while fighting liches. With our silver mace, we're almost at 90. I mean, we will soon be a master armsman, or whatever it's going to be. And let's see, let's get a status update here. We have 35,000. We need 44,000 to purchase a home. So first thing I'm going to do, we're going to go hit up, well, let's see if the macro's still good. Yep. We're going to go to the liches real quick, take those out, and then we will hit deceit again. The place is just too lucrative. Come on, lich. Just too lucrative to ignore. I can't believe how much we made at deceit. We had to have made at least 10k at deceit. Out here I'm a lot more comfortable fighting multiple liches. I mean, if I die, I can make it back. Especially if I'm not dead right in the middle of the spawn. Big difference. Let's heal. Meditate. Equip weapon. Just overall, you can feel the power level of this character increasing. Already gaining some magic resist. Is that lich after me already? I really don't even need to look at these. All I need is some level 1 and 2s and energy vortex. But if I'm not casting it already, as far as low level stuff, I don't really need it. This silver mace of might still doing work, putting work in. It's doing delightful. Magic staff, we'll take it. At the very least, maybe it can sell for 50 gold or something. So I've been selling all this junk. I've been looting these liches dry pretty much. Hey, a treasure map. Now we can find out if they have low-level maps. I have a suspicion that it's higher than a level 1 map, which is what we're currently at least known to be capable of doing. So we could check it out. We could see. It says too difficult to attempt, so that's probably a level 2 or 3. I don't know. Maybe we'll eventually raise our cartography enough. Is there really only 3 here? I thought there was 4. I guess it just spawned so fast I thought it was 4. Maybe eventually we'll raise our cartography enough to attempt this by doing other treasure maps. I think that would be pretty cool. There's another lich already. Liches are definitely bank. So many recall scrolls now that I don't need them. It's incredible. It's raining from the sky. Actually, let's energy bolt this guy. Where is he? Hail, friend. I feel like I'm doing a little bit better damage with the energy bolt. May just be my imagination, because our vow has definitely not gone up. Magery has gone up just... Protection. That was a new one. Okay, I think the spawn is pretty much cleared out. Once they stop spawning after a minute or so, I usually call it quits here. 1200, a little less than usual from the liches, but I think I probably slayed them faster than ever. That was what, 3, 4, 5? See, there's 2, 3, 4, 5 counting the respawn, so that's about right. Let's just head to deceit. Bank the 1200. We'll sell all this later. As far as the treasure map, that's a completed one. That's our go back that we made a few episodes ago. I'll put it in here, just for now. Still have plenty of bandages. Probably should wait till I have more mana. I could have used that meditation, not broken it, but that's all right. What is the Spectre doing here? Get out of my lich zone. I wonder if someone came through here, or if it and let it down here, or if it just spawned here. Important questions that need answering. See any evidence of anyone else being here, so that's good. Secure. Poison not only is a pain and draws my health, but it could cause me to fail to cast a spell. You know, an important spell like Recall. I feel like I'm picking up so many more components than I really am. Okay, should be another lich. I think this is the one that ran us off last time. Let's try to draw him away from the wraith. Rather not deal with it. Still dropping those 6 circles. See if I heal with the bandages. If not, I'm going to cast it. Nope. Not willing to risk it down here. Gate travel. I've been thinking we could turn that into some actual gold by gating an NPC. So maybe we will keep gate travel scrolls and use them. Yeah, what happened to the spawn? It was so strong earlier. Two liches in and it seems to be toast. Never can be too careful. Oh, now 2 at once. Still didn't... Yeah, okay. Well, now they're both... Did I resist it? What? Oh, it reflected. Duh. Yeah, we're gonna step away and... Sure, have I been using bandages? I always forget. Come on, bandage timer. There we go. At least the magic resist has gone up. So I guess the wraiths do spawn here. I wonder why I hadn't seen one before. That could be EV. Nope. It seems like the liches don't... I don't know if I've seen... I guess we did get resurrect, so they do drop higher scrolls. And a vampire. Junk. Junk. Fail to heal over and over. Let's go ahead and lure him down. Hit. Still getting some fame and some karma. That could be energy vortex. No. Got a healing. That's good. Here. Getting good macing though. I mean, this is totally acceptable games in terms of macing, skills, whatnot. Flame strike. Failed bandage. Unlock. Come on. Spawn seems healthy. Maybe that was just an initial pump. Oh no. Energy vortex? No, agility. $2K. We need $10K. A little bit more would be nice to have some, you know, breathing room. Pop him on the head. Poison. Okay, it's gone well. Another lich. I cannot complain. Hail and well met. This could be energy vortex. Either one of these could be. Just another mark scroll. The once coveted mark scroll no longer matters. Ouch. See if I heal or not. Okay, cool. Damn, flame strike. Don't need first, second, and third. Could always just buy it, so I'm really not worried about it. I only care if it's an energy vortex scroll at this point. That's the long and short of it. I need energy vortex, nothing else. Is that what we were before? I've already forgotten. Glitch. Need a little food, restore some of that stamina. Cure. Hopefully heal. So I can pretty much ignore any scroll that doesn't look like the brown ones like Mark does. You know, if it doesn't look like that, I don't need it. Because it's not going to be energy vortex. Got a quick 3k, that's like 30% of what we needed. Yeah, how far we have come from just barely managing the liches at you to being able to pretty much own this spawn. Only downside is we're not casting any energy bolts. Oh no! Almost completely out of stamina. Total refresh potion would not go amiss here. We have regular refresh. Another lich already. I'm overloaded. That's not great. Let's get out. Wow. Okay, I think we can just run right back. $40,000. So really, one more full trip. We're overweight. I think the scrolls are really weighing us down. Yeah, they are. So let's identify these wands. I don't think I need anything that they can be no matter what. Curious what that spear is. Spear of Might. That would be a great thing if we were... Another lightning wand. I'm going to hold on to these. I don't know what I can use them for, but just in case. Not enough charges to keep, so we'll just let that one go. I didn't realize how heavy these things were. Nope, not you, not you. I need the guy in the light robe. Yeah, some of those wands can really add up 50 gold. I mean, that's solid. The only scroll we're going to keep is the gate travel. Oh, I didn't even notice we got that. I guess that's a good way to do it too, is, you know, you'll see it when you're trying to sell it. Three. That's probably about it. Don't need any components. Don't need anything else. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, we could buy some red potions, right? Let's make use of the red potions. I can see a case for that. Even if they aren't total refresh, that's the reason I hesitated to use that one earlier, is because, not because it wasn't total refresh, but because I only had one. And here's another 1,000 to add to the bank. That is solid. Let's drop the gate scroll in here for now. I guess there's no reason to go clear out the U-liches, right? If they spawn here consistently, then I don't necessarily need to go defeat the liches in U. Oh. Heal? Yeah. Fail heal. Yeah, the only downside to this is we get a lot less magery gain. I mean, this episode so far, we're 20 minutes in and I've gained 0 magery. So that is a downside of this strategy. But we got tunnel vision right now to get this house. So that's okay. That's alright with me. Maybe I did, okay, there we go. I both traded energy bolts. Oh, geez, wow. Please don't explosion me. Don't tase me, bro. Perfect. Energy vortex? No. Yeah, I think we were admirable. I think that's what our title was. Maybe we should hit up the U-liches. If there's 3 or 4 of those there, while this spawn kind of catches its breath, because it does look like at this point, kind of worn it out, no matter how fast it actually is. Yeah, that refresh potion is nice. Maybe they are worth the 18 gold. I'm thinking so, because that affects our swing speed, how much damage we can do, basically. Because if our swing speed is neutered, our ability to kill is neutered. Hello there. 2 of them in a row. At least get the gold. I'll come back in a minute. Meditate for a few seconds. And right off the bat, one out the big guns. So we're getting little fame now from liches. Something to note. Yeah, every time I think the spawn has slowed down, I get surprised. We're still getting good macing and tactics though, so it's not like it's a total loss. Gaining some resist in place of magery. I'd rather have magery if I had to choose, but you know, we need to build it all anyway, so that's not so bad. And at this rate, we won't need to buy components next time at all because we'll have gotten them all from here. No, that did no damage. Did the heal go through? There it goes. Yes, I do have a place in mind as far as where I'm going to put the house on Moonglow. It's the place where I placed my first house on OSI servers. It's currently open, so I thought I would probably place it there. We're getting really close to the goal. I mean, I'd like to have a couple thousand extra just to have some breathing room and not leave my bank totally empty. But I think we're going to be able to do that. Last time we left here, we had oodles of cash. More than we should have been down here with. And when I think I've got enough, I can go buy you, defeat those liches, and I'll definitely have enough, plus extra. Yeah, not one major gain yet. Explosion. Let's retreat for a second. Not worth dying. That would really set things back. Glad we ran off and healed. Energy vortex? No, of course not. Why would it be? I mean, we don't need it for a long time yet, as it stands. I just want it. I want to have it to know I have it. Get away. Yeah, if someone's looking for liches, this is the place to go. It'd be nice maybe if there was one more in the spawn, but it's pretty fast. That puts us at 3,000 gold. Bandage failure. Yeah, I'm gaining good resist fighting these magical creatures consistently. Another failed bandage. Come on, defeat him. One good thing is I don't miss. You know, I rarely miss these guys. Failed bandages. New lich. Time to hide for a second here. Getting close to close to my limit on what I can carry. Come on, energy vortex. Never. Yeah, probably should go after the next lich or so. Still admirable. Ooh, flame strike. Not worth the risk. Because what if he dropped another flame strike? Be realistic. It's not worth dying in deceit. It's not. Energy vortex? Okay. I give up on the guessing game. One can hope, but... Okay, I've got about 20 more stones I can carry. Got 4,000 gold on me. I think we have enough to buy the house. Beat a couple more, maybe. Let's see how quick they show up to decide that. About to cross over 90 macing. A little closer than I'd like it to be. Too low of mana to cast Greater Heal right now. I want to be able to recall. Especially with this much gold on me. Gonna wait for the bandage. Okay. I'm not used to that. Well, this is exciting. Yeah, we're gonna have like 5K. I think this is a good time to leave. Definitely a good time to leave. Let's not press our luck with the final lich. Let's just not. One moment, I have to pause. Alright, let's see, where were we here? Identifying what we got. Just kind of good to know what kind of items they drop. Defense. So it's pretty much junk. I mean, we might use it if we were using parrying. Man, a big ID one. Okay. So that's, I think, all the magical items we got. Let's go ahead and put the gold in the bank, and we'll go sell these scrolls. I'll put this air elemental in here. I need to organize this stuff. It's starting to drive me a little wild, but... And I need more bandages. about 60 cloth, let's say. Man, still so lucky you found that danger of collapsing house. Well, after it collapsed, but 500 bolts of cloth, I mean, you can't beat that. That's set for the life of this character, basically. I can't imagine ever needing more bandages. For what? Like I said, oh, finally got a magery game. I mean, like I said, that's more than you would use macroing, you know, characters to GM weapons and stuff. Wow, Fizzle. Huh. At least give me gains while we fizzle. Nothing. Let's move. The old UO curse. You gotta move. Well, there's the E-bolt at least. Maybe we'll gain some meditation or something. So let's sell off all these scrolls to our lovely vendor Cody. Cody sell. How about Cody sell? Get rid of this stuff. We'll keep gate travel. Really can't stand how it goes out of order like that every time. Like the order randomizes or changes, or I don't know what's happening. Do we have plus? Yeah, we have plus. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, this is going to be the icing on the cake as far as cash. That's it, I think. That leaves just gate travel. And some pants we can't seem to sell. Might be able to sell that spear at the weaponsmith, though. That would make sense. At least get some of our cash in. It's amazing that I still need certain components after all that picking up. I guess in the end, you run through them quick. No? You maybe? Yeah. 100 gold. I mean, who's complaining? So that was 1,200 just from that. Pretty good. Kind of expected a little more, but it's okay. So we've got 47. That's enough. That's enough to buy what we need to buy. Let's go to the carpenter. And there we will find the fellow who sells house deeds. It's you. So we've got several different choices. We've got stone and plaster house. We've got a stone house. We've got a small brick, a wooden house, a wooden plaster house, or a thatched cottage. Thatched roof cottage. I prefer personally the wooden house. I just like the look of that, so that's what we're going to get. So anything over 2,000 gold can be deducted from your bank account directly. So in this case, 44,000, boom. Now we've got our house deed, all shiny and new right here. Deed to a wooden house. So now let's go place that bad boy. We need a few extra things for security, and I don't know that we can get those without a player vendor. So I don't know what the solution there is on that, but so I'm not sure that they sell the items we need on regular vendors. We can check. So that's a wooden house. That's another spot I like. I also like this spot right outside of Moonglow. Right here. You can. I used to have one here, but it fell. You could place a big blue house there, maybe even a patio. If it's available and free. You can fit a house here. And the spot in question for me is right here. Just right along this open zone. You can place a house here. Wait. I don't know if that corpse will get in the way of the house, so. And then to place a house, you double click the deed and boom. Let's see. This is close to guard zone, so it might take a couple of tries. Unless their housing rules are just slightly different than OSI. And it could be. That's depressing. So yeah, it's an era-accurate shard, but there are some small differences, such as this, where you're going to have some things you couldn't do on OSI. Maybe some intricate details like the housing placement. And it's got to be because of the guard zone. See, in guards, out of guards. Really, it should be fine. So I might have to find a different spot, but this is where I placed my first house on OSI. I'm going to try a few more times just because I really want this location. Not doable. That's okay. We'll find another spot. But rest assured this could be placed on OSI. Absolutely, without a doubt. That's where I placed my first house. I guess I could place it here, if it would let me. This might be too close to guard zone too, technically. Only thing I don't like about this is you can't see the sign, so let me demolish it and get a deed back and try to place it where I can read the sign. That's too close to the tree, so you can put it right here. No, I guess not. So it can only go right there, maybe there, or there, or there. Neither one. So we could just place it here and call it a day. I don't have any other places in mind that I really wanted. And there it is. Just like that, we can unlock the door, we can go in, and like I say, there's some security measures we need to look at, but had to pause. You know, I thought that I might not have enough time to do this, and I was right. So anyway, you get your key, one goes in your pack, one goes in your bank, and then you've got your house, like new. So we're going to change the house's name, and it's going to be Asher's Temple. Okay, that kind of works because, you know, Asher, an Assyrian deity. So, like new. So you can come in here, you can add friends, remove people, ban people, transfer ownership, get the deed back, change the locks, declare it public, if you want to have player vendors. What else can you do? Well, that's about it. But it's pretty cool. It's nice to have a house. One thing to note, if you plan to macro in a house, this is the only safe tile in a small house. That's the center tile. Anything that's 2 tiles away from the wall is no good. Here's 1, here's 2. They can hit you with area effect spells and things like that. So now, the next goal is going to be to see if I can get some furniture in a key ring so that I can appropriately secure the house and access it from the outside without having to carry a key ring on me. Problem is, I don't know if I want to be able to buy those tables without a player vendor. I mean, I guess I don't need the tables. I just need to make a stack big enough. So we could... Let's see here. What do we have a lot? Bread. So let's get 60 bread. Let's get a couple hundred gold. I'll check both the carpenter and the place I need to go. So I'm going to go find a tinker shop so that I can get a key ring, so I can put the key on the key ring. You'll see in a minute. Going to keep working on meditation and my magery while I'm doing this. I'm sure there's a closer one, but I don't know where they are in any town that's not Minnock, similar to the shovel situation. So it's better for me just to go to Minnock and get what I need to get from where I know it's at. Let's see. It's about the northern center of town. You know what? Give you a new name. So we're headed through town. I think that's the bank. Yeah, that's the bank to the left. Oh, hello. Just regular leather, though. We're okay on that. And then this should be, not this one, but the one up here that looks like a T. Yes. So from here, we can get the key ring that we need. Key ring. They don't sell tables. I didn't think they did. They don't sell tables. Now we'll check Moonglow. First, we're going to put our key on the key ring. First rule, don't walk around with your house key like I am right now. Bad idea. So this carpenter is the only place I can think of that would realistically have the kind of furniture I'm looking for. He doesn't. She doesn't. He doesn't. Is this even a different NPC? Yeah, so they don't have anything like a table. Some NPC somewhere might, but we're going to go with the bread route. It should work the same. The goal is just to stack it on a high enough z-axis that it reaches a certain threshold. And once you reach that threshold, you are able to safely lock it down and use it from within the home. Or from outside of the home, I'm sorry. So, we're going to start putting our bread down. Actually, I think I want it over the middle. I can't see. So it's going to take like 15 pieces of bread. So we'll keep stacking. So each one of these pieces is one z-axis higher than the last, right? We are raising the z-axis by 1. That's why the tables work so great. And maybe they're the only things that work, I don't know. But they have, you know, they're a certain amount of z-axis higher. 4 or 5 automatically with just the table. So let's try this, and we're just going to try it intermittently. So then we're going to say, I wish to lock this down. Can't do it, so we need more bread. Let's try another 3 or 4. Well, that looked like it hit the ceiling. So that looks like it's the maximum. Let's try it now. Okay, so there, it's locked down. So we can pick up all our bread. Let's eat one. Extremely hungry. I wish I would have counted how many pieces it was, but it's too late now. But basically, it's the highest z-axis you can stack some. And once you get to that point, you will be able to successfully lock it down. So if anybody tries to grab the key, they cannot move it. You cannot pick it up. Also, I want to change the house's name. Washer Ziggurat. So that's my Ziggurat. So anyway, you double click the key. You can now open the door. You can walk in the house. You can relock the door. There you go. So now our house is secure. Just that easy. Not sure where I was, but I had to take a break again. I just want to end this video at this point because you can see I'm lagging like crazy. Someone's using Netflix now, and my internet is so bad. And I mean, good lord, it's frustrating. I mean, I hate it. Absolutely hate it. If we check my ping right now, we're going to see it's like 600 to 2000. Maybe it's even worse because it seems like I'm not even catching up to what I did. Yeah, this is just a whole different level of awful when someone's watching Netflix and you can't even play Ultima online. But anyway, we gained 1.5 points of macing, 1.5 points almost of resisting spells. That's excellent. I mean, you know, it's only 20, but we gained 1 point in meditation, 0.2 in magery. So really, that's one of the lowest mageries we've had since we started focusing on magery. But, you know, it's not awful. So 900 with a max of 36,000. Talk about packet loss. So I'm going to cast a couple more things and log out. You know, maybe next time I'll take a look at the house. maybe talk about it a bit more, maybe not, but, you know, we made the goal. We got the house, we placed the house. We have a little extra cash left over for components and things like that. I'm going to cast up my mana like I always do. And most of the time when this happens, I can jump to my cellular connection, but right now I can't get anything more than like 0.2 Mbps connection on my phone. It's bad. But yeah, I'm going to cast my mana out and log out. So that's another thing about the house. So it's good. We've got some magery, is that it counts as a safe place to log out. As long as you aren't in combat, you can log right out in your house. And another thing, but at any rate, cast a couple energy bolts and call it quits because I can't stand this. It's so awful. I mean, you know, 56k was bad, but this is way worse than 56k. I was there, I remember, I know. So anyway, I'm gonna log out. That's how it works with the housing. I'm glad I was able to place it. Now I can bring all of my garbage in here, basically. Didn't get the kind of skill gains I wanted this time around, but that's alright. That's okay. And yeah, hiding is 100% in your house or on your steps. Same thing with detect hidden. It detects the entire perimeter of your house, or at least the whole floor. I'm not exactly sure, but it's also 100% success rate. At any rate, thanks for tuning in. Glad we're able to achieve the goal this time, and we'll see you on the next episode, episode 20 of the Let's Play Ultima Online Second Age.